Evaluate the job that Matthew Smiley did this season, and what's your level of confidence in him?
Yeah, Matthew's done a nice job.
The Buffalo Bills' final press conference interviews, Sean McDermott remained confident in special teams coordinator Matthew Smiley. So it came as a surprise that he was fired yesterday, and in this video, I'm going to reveal exactly why.
Listen, I know there's plays that have come up, and I know he doesn't feel great about them, nor do I. Those are learning pieces for a coach in his position. And one of the things that's interesting about a special teams coach or the position that they occupy is when you get some injuries like we had in particular on the defensive side. Unfortunately, we kind of started with them, they stayed with us, and they kind of disappeared a little bit towards the back quarter of the season. They reappeared, but usually the special teams coaches feel the cumulative effect, because what happens is the special teams players get split up into defensive roles, and then they are left with, hey, what's left in terms of how I can formulate a group to go out there and play effectively. So all that being said, I'm confident that Coach Smiley is going to learn from those situations and plays that came up this year, and he knows we can't give up some of those plays that we gave up, and we have to be better.
Countless times throughout Matthew Smiley's stay here as a special teams coordinator, we have given up some game-changing plays. Whether it was against the Jets and a punt return that resulted in them winning, just multiple times that we have given up plays that we shouldn't have given up. And Sean McDermott clearly reveals here that even this past year that there were plays and situations that shouldn't have happened, but he says that he believed in Matthew Smiley and that he was going to learn from these experiences. So why was it that Matthew Smiley ended up getting fired and being let go after Sean McDermott came out in his final press conference saying that he was confident in Matthew Smiley and that he would be better? Sean McDermott saw that there was a lot of injuries that came in and out of the lineup, so a lot of the dedicated special teams players really had to focus in on defensive roles. And maybe that was some of the reasons why, after listening to Sean McDermott's comments about the situation, it doesn't seem like he had any intention of letting go of Matthew Smiley. So I think we could explore this a bunch of different ways. I think the first way is that clear and obvious that Matthew Smiley revealed that he didn't want to be here anymore, or revealed that he didn't want to be special teams coach anymore. And I think the Buffalo Bills just decided to move on from him. Seeing that Sean McDermott was committed towards him, that he understands that some of these moments can't go on, but they were learning experiences, that players that are in and out of the lineup this year due to injury and ultimately hurt the special team side of things, and understanding that this came a couple weeks after the season ends, maybe Sean McDermott dived into the film study and realized that, man, Matthew Smiley was messing up and doing a lot wrong. So I think it takes a lot of time to go through the entire season. In that final press conference interview, that was fresh off the loss against Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Obviously, Sean McDermott's been watching tape all season long, studying games, studying opponents, probably making notes as to who was doing good, who was doing poor from a player and coach perspective. So I think he still had a very good understanding of the performance behind Matthew Smiley. So I think this is really alluding to Matthew Smiley almost giving up and revealing that he didn't want to be here anymore, or that he doesn't want to be a special teams coach anymore. And this really goes along with the help trainer that helped Damar Hamlin taking a position with the Carolina Panthers, a higher up position. So the Buffalo Bills really announcing both of these moves on the same day, I think it reveals a couple things. That, okay, we had a health personnel player who helped Damar Hamlin wanted to take a higher position with a different club and decided to part ways. It's not because we wanted to get rid of him. He just wanted to take maybe a higher pay, a higher position, and advance throughout his career. And Matthew Smiley maybe is wanting the same thing, and maybe just wants to explore different avenues. Maybe he doesn't want to be a special teams coach anymore, or maybe he wants to go to a different experience. I think this really opens the door for the Buffalo Bills to bring in someone different here, and someone that's going to actually make our special teams unit a threat and have zero mistakes. Even someone like Steve Tasker, I would love to come back to the Buffalo Bills. I don't know if he has it in him, but just someone with a wealth of knowledge Should be a Hall of Fame special teamer, Steve Tasker, coming to the Buffalo Bills. Maybe he could end up a special teams, Hall of Fame special teams coach for the Buffalo Bills. So it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds here. I think the changes and what's going to happen is that the Buffalo Bills are probably going to promote someone in-house versus seeking someone new. But I think special teams, it's kind of the same across the NFL. And I know special teams has always been a place of value for Bills Mafia and Sean McDermott. So I do think it would be wise to bring someone in from outside to the special teams unit, someone that's well-versed, someone that's going to come up with plays and scheme on a week-to-week basis, someone that we don't have to necessarily worry about putting extra men on the field or getting a punt block or a punt return or whatever that is. We need to be sound on a week-to-week basis. We need to be sound, and we need to not hurt this offense or defense in any way. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. Also, check the links down below in the description. If you guys are still buying the BNC chicken wing merch at the Buffalo Fan Shop Etsy store, you can get sizes small all the way up to 5XL. There's different colors. There's long sleeve hoodies, t-shirts, whatever it is, whatever you guys want, go check that out at the Buffalo Fan Shop Etsy store, link down below, as well as SeatGeek.com is linked down there too. You guys can get $20 off your purchase at checkout when you use promo code BNC. That's for NHL games, hockey games, that's for any local event, concerts, a play, whatever you guys want to do in your area. SeatGeek is probably on there. Just go there, use promo code BNC, and you'll get $20 off your next purchase. And the other thing I have linked down there is Course Careers. That's personally how I found my full-time, fully remote job in 2024. It's enabled me to live a more fulfilling life, a higher income, been able to purchase this new home. So you guys literally can go through Course Careers, free introduction courses, figure out which career path is best for you, whether you want to get into construction, the trades, the supply chain, if you want to get into tech, like tech sales, software development, IT, for cybersecurity, whatever that is, you guys go to their website, check out their free intro courses, figure out which career path is best for you, and I highly suggest investing the $450 for the full paid course. You could use my link, you'll get $50 off. It's only $450. They do bi-weekly payment plans for $150. Once you get into this course, you're going to see the value. They tell you the specific skills. They have quizzes. They have a certificate at the very end that you could share, a shareable profile that help you. There's an AI resume generator that's optimized for hiring managers and recruiters. It's just such a wealth of information, and I have to share it to you guys. So, I was a property manager for 13 years. I felt stuck at my job, didn't know what I was going to do. I came across Course Careers, and it is the truth, and it could definitely help you guys out. If you're looking for a career change, whatever it is, if you're coming out of college, whatever it is, check out Course Careers, free introduction courses, link down below. Appreciate you. Hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.